I want this video to be very accurate and concise. So without further ado, I'm going to talk with you about 7 habits that you probably do in your day-to-day life that are holding you back from achieving your goals and your dreams. The 7 habits that I'm going to talk about are going to be controversial. So do for me and for you a favor and watch this video until the end. And I promise you that you will at least understand what I'm saying, if not fully agree with me. So the first habit is eating breakfasts. Now I know that many people encourage you and say that breakfasts are the most important meals of the day, but I don't see it that way. Breakfasts make you full, both physically and psychologically, without you actually earning them. For most of the history, before men wanted to eat, they had to achieve their food. They had to hunt it or rip it, but they had to actually do something in order to eat. These days, you just open the fridge and eat, and it drastically hurts your performance and your productivity. And I challenge you and I encourage you to try for a couple of days to skip breakfasts. Now, at the beginning, it's going to be challenging and you're going to be hungry, but that hunger is not real. Because in fact, you can survive for more than a month without eating. So those couple of hours won't kill you, I promise you. But on the other hand, they will make you more productive, as you won't be satisfied from food without actually achieving it. So it will drastically make the first half of your day more productive. The second habit is reading books. Now, books are a great source of information, and personally, I love self-education. But you must understand that reading books won't make you rich, and it won't make you a better person. Books give you the information, but you need to take that information and actually use it in real life scenarios. And I'm confident that if you take 2 people, one that reads books all day and one that never read a book but worked his entire life, that second person is going to outperform the first person in anything that they will ever compete. And the reason is that working and actually doing things is superior to reading books. And if you want, and I recommend that you read books every day, do it something like 15 minutes to 20 minutes before you go to sleep. But don't do it for hours every single day. And the third habit is working all day and neglecting health. This one might not be that common, but I know that there are people out there that work all day and they just isolate themselves in the room and they don't work out and they don't eat healthy food because they think that the first mission is to get rich. Now, getting rich is a great mission, but you should never ever neglect your physical and mental health. Do the things that are not only enjoyable and produce healthy hormones, but are healthy for you and for your function of your body. Never neglect the gym for work. At least don't do it on a day-to-day basis. The fourth habit, that is similar to the third habit, is isolating yourself. And by isolating yourself, I mean isolating yourself from other people. And now I know that there are many people, and maybe you are one of them, that works all day and go to the gym every day, but you're isolating yourself from other people. And that is a crucial mistake. As humans, we were born to be with other people. And great ways to be with other people without telling yourself that you're wasting your time is going to the gym with other people, training in martial arts gym with other people, and including other people in your job and in your business. And that way, you spend time with other people and you build connections and you build your communication skills without feeling like you're sacrificing your time. Even though spending an hour or two every now and often will probably won't be that destructive for you. The fifth habit is meditation and striving for inner peace. And I know that probably many of you meditate every day and you think that it's good for you, and it is good for you. But something that personally I learned the hard way is that even though that strive for inner peace is good, you need to understand, and I understood it the harsh way, that in the real world, no one cares about your inner peace. If you want to gain respect from other people, sometimes you will have to be lousy and you'll have to stand on your own. And if I connect it to business and entrepreneurship, when it comes to sales, sometimes you will have to raise your voice and be assertive and establish dominance because people won't always want to listen to you. And that's okay. But if you want to gain the respect and a permission to actually speak, sometimes you will have to be assertive. Because today, people don't like to listen to each other. Everyone thinks they're the smartest, and if you want to have the permission to speak, you'll have to raise your voice sometimes. So if you want to meditate, that's good. but do that separation that sometimes meditation is the opposite of what you need in your life. The sixth habit is greatly common, especially with young men, and that habit is procrastination. Procrastination meets us every day when we want to start a job, when we want to start a business, when we want to start a new job, when we want to leave our girlfriend, and when we want to talk to another girl. Sometimes, and in most of the times, we will procrastinate for hours or days or even weeks before actually doing it. And in that time, that option to actually do it disappears. And when I know that I want to do something, but I start to feel like I'm procrastinating, I just count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and I do it, regardless of what I felt at the moment. And I recommend you use that trick too. And the seventh habit is overthinking. Overthinking is similar to procrastination, but it's not the same. Now, everyone meets overthinking in a different way. Some tell themselves that they aren't good enough. Some tell themselves that what they're doing is not good and it's not suitable for them. And I know that when you hear overthinking, you probably take it to your own world, and that's okay. And when it comes to overthinking, I like to do 2 things. And the first one is, like I said, count to 3 and do what I wanted to do. And the second one is setting myself goals for life and for shorter terms, like 1 month or 1 week or 1 year. And when I have an overthinking and I'm not sure that I'm on the right track, I just look at my goals and I'm thinking to myself, is what I'm doing getting me closer there? And if it's not, I won't do it. And if it does, I'll do it with full power. If you enjoyed this video, in the future, I'm going to have millions of subscribers. If you want to be able to tell your friends that you're one of my earliest subscribers, now is your time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel.